Hello and welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again, and today I have for you a challenge lock. And this challenge lock is a kick cylinder pinned by the one and only Mr. Bacardi. And it looks to be like a, clone, quickset clone with some nasty bitting to it. Almost cut down a tree with that saw. See if it works to lock. And of course, Bill is so proud of his key work and his pinnings that he doesn't mummy his keys. He says, I guess he says that you can look at the key all you want. It's not going to make it any easier to get in the lock. So we can see, huh? Let's see, the top of this thing looks very big. Yeah. The homemade 50 don't work. The pry bar, it's the next best thing. See how well bottom works. Nice and tight. There we go. Alright, so let's zoom into it. There's the lock. Okay. Using bottom of the keyway just because, well, I have to work off this ledge right here. Anywho, let's go ahead and get you a good look at it. With quick sets, it has this ledge right here that you have to work off of anyhow. As you can see, there is that spot there, but you have to work off that ledge. It gives you a nice flat ledge to work on, but sometimes that ledge is quite chewed up, especially a lock that's been picked on a whole lot. And then you start trying to pick and you slip down into there all the time, and all it does is piss me off, pardon the language. But I found that this little wrench fits into these things really snug, tight. There's no movement, total complete control of the core. Keeps you from slipping off if it is one of those type. So let's get it back down here and see if we can get it open now. Alright, now keep holding it upside down because I like to start off because that first one is quite low, and that's one of the perks that Bill give us by letting us see that key, and it sure feels like the first one binding at that. Let's see if we can get past it and try number 2 there. We know it's a good high one, and then a low one. The low one give me some movement. Get past it. All the way to the back because we know that last one's a good high one, and we got counter rotation from it. I'm gonna hold that spot just for a second, tighten my vise because the lock keeps moving. Okay, see if that helps me out. If not, then I'm gonna swap off to my deforced diamond. We're going to try that just because it slides in and out so much easier. Dang it, hit the light. Because it slides in and out so much easier because it's almost like a deforced rounded head diamond. Yeah, I kind of felt number 1 there was going to overset. It is the lowest one we got there. I just felt some counter. I should have known better though, so I let it back down and we'll move on from there. Get this thing to the back of that lock. Well, getting to the back of it here, it might be better off using a Euro pick or something just because this bitting is so nasty. Got a Euro pick right here. And this being an open keyway and all, and usually not a formative foe, Even though we got it from Mr. Bacardi and we know what he can do to a lock, that's for sure. The understanding of how a lock works before you go trying to, I've got something overset, so I'm going to try the other direction. Keep moving around, keep digging for it, but you'll eventually find it. There's some counter. And we just kind of tap on it until we can, you know. Get some movement out of it, and it'll work. When I went the other way, it wasn't any kind of confusing at all. It was simply the lock turns that way and it works and looks just like the bitting, just in reverse when you're inside the lock. So with my extra lighting, it's lovely. But you're inside the lock, everything is reversed from the bitting you see on the key. So it should be easy to get it to do something. I'm going to try the New Sparrow's Lunatic pick. It might be able to, whoops, get that high one set in the back. Got past everything. Some good counter off of it. This thing keeps doing much more. I think I did better going this way. Feels like 6. Five feels set, nice and low. 4 gave me a click. 3. This feels a little loose, but give me a tiny little click. 2, and got some movement on the core. 1 is set, 2 is set. 3, give me some counter. I think it's set. There it is. It was 4 that was holding us up. That was a monster pick there. I appreciate the hard picks as well. That was definitely a tougher one. I like that. That's the kind of pick that brings a smile to your face when you're done with it. You're like, woo, alright. I hear my wife coming home too, so I'm going to go ahead and lock it back up. And so we're going to see if those dogs go crazy again. They may not. You never know. was definitely a fun one. Fun, 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 fun. We're gonna throw a shim in it because it's a challenge lock, and we always shim challenge locks. Always, always, always. Then we'll put in our follower. Pins are to us. And there we go. And he's done some work there. Let's go ahead and zoom in just a touch. Done some work on that core, that's for sure. Boy, one is an overset trap. There is no give in that pin. Don't touch it. Sorry. Don't touch it type of thing. Alright, let's dump them out and we'll take a look at the core. That's 4. That's 3. There we go. And 6. Now we can look at that core. There we go, and we got threading in 2, 4, and 5. Beautiful sharp threads in there too. Let's see what's upstairs real quick like, because we know that's where the magic gets stored at. One is a little baby standard, copper spring. We got different springs. We got a heavy duty spool with a steel spring. Got another little spool and a copper spring. That one's another spool. It's like a barrel spool or a deep assa style with a bigger copper spring. And then this one is a tapered down T-pin with a steel spring. And last but not least is another tapered spool with a copper spring. And up inside there is no modifications. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love hard locks. And this one definitely was. Let's look at those pins up close there. Number 1 being that overset trap. He's got a tapered top on it, ready to just slap into that overset. 2 is a nice sharp serrated. 3 is a serrated spool. 4 is a sharp serrated. 5 is a heavily serrated spool. 6 is a standard. Up above it is a reduced diameter deep spool stepped. A T-pin. A barrel style trampoline spool. Kind of like a car valve. A nice heavy spool, spooled serrated spool, and a teeny tiny standard. Beautiful lock, Mr. Bill. I thank you so very much for it. Y'all please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like this video and like what I do here, and of course if you like to send me a video or a lock for video, send it to me at P.O. Box 3408 in Fredericksburg, Texas 78624. And y'all, until we meet again, peace.